What's up, suckers? It's me. I'm back. And today we are going to be talking about an app that actually was pretty heavily requested when I was talking about apps that I use every day. That is Grit. Before we get into that, if this is your kind of thing, you love listening to ADHD-friendly app reviews, you love talking about ADHD in general, learning things about ADHD that could be super duper duper important, please, 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 for the love of God, subscribe and like this video. It helps other people find me. It helps me find other people, other cool people. And that just makes my day. So, please. 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 Okay, so before I talk about Grit, I do want to warn anybody in this audience who does not have Apple products that this is an iOS-only app. Unfortunately, I usually try very hard to make sure that I work with apps that are available to everyone or that it have a pretty perfect comparison or comparable app on Android, but in this case, I was asked about Grit. I'm supporting Grit because I think it's a great app, but if you're here and you don't have Apple, I'm sorry. I hope that maybe you will find something similar, or maybe someone, if there isn't one, maybe someone who works in dev for Android apps can make one, but just a warning. All right, so what is Grit? Grit is a habit tracker, but it is so much more than that. I personally believe that people with ADHD, myself included, do really well when we can group our habits together by routine. And that can mean a number of different things to us. And that could be, you know, that it needs to be done morning routine, afternoon routine, evening routine. That could be going according to subject, so skincare routine and dinner routine and, you know, going out routine, whatever. But what I really, really appreciate about Grit is that it lets you do just that. You group your habits by routine, and that can mean anything to you. You can group it as morning, afternoon, and evening. You can group it by the room of your house, by the time of year, and it allows you to set up those habits according to whatever length of time you want to do it in between. It's really easy to customize the amount of time that you're going to take in between. Now, I know that there are apps out there that also kind of allow you to do this, that allow you to group your tasks by routine. Routinary is one that I have seen a lot. But the issue that I have with apps like Routinary is that I don't like being timed to do my routine. It does not work for my particular life situation because I'm generally busy getting interrupted by kids all the time. And so the idea of having something counting down telling me, well, you said this would take 15 minutes. And so by golly, we're going to count down from 15. And if you're not done at the end, then you're just not done. That actually fills me with a lot of stress and rage. And so I really just like something that is going to allow me to finish it at the pace that it's going to take me to finish it. Now, don't get me wrong. You can actually time your behaviors with Grit if you want to. There is a timer there, but you start it. It does not start on its own. So there is less pressure there. There's also a really good gamification system going on through Grit. They do give you achievements for streak times of getting things done. They also have stats so you can see like what your longest streak was, so you could try to beat it. It's really good at that. I also really love the customization. I think, and I've brought this up before multiple times, that I think it's really important if your app is going to be ADHD friendly, it has to give you the option to customize in any way that's going to be pleasing to the eye. That could be by color, that could be fonts, that could be anything. And they don't allow you to change the font, but you can change colors and you can add emojis and you can make it really fun to look at, which is awesome. Also, huge thing that I wish I saw more often, but I don't for some reason, is that Grit also has a vacation setting. So if you're going on vacation and you know that you're not going to be staying within that routine, you can just set the dates that you're going to be gone, and Grit won't bug you during those times, and it will not make you feel all stressed out. I love that, and I wish I saw that way more often than I do. And if you upgrade to Pro, you can integrate with your calendar, which is extremely important as well. I've talked multiple times about how important it is to make sure that you are able to connect with your calendar when you're using an app. So that's also great. So this is a first. Usually after I talk about what I love about an app, I want to start talking about how the app could improve. But I've sat here for a really, really long time, both when I was writing the script for this and just now, trying to think of a way that I think that Grit could improve. And I can't think of anything. I honestly cannot. I think that for its purpose, it is damn near perfect. Maybe I wish that it was available for people who have Android, because I would love to share the wealth. But otherwise, I honestly cannot think of anything that I would suggest to Grit to improve. It's just kind of a great app. I did not expect that. Which takes me into who should use Grit. I think that anybody who is looking for an app that is a little bit more than just checking in every time you do a habit, but is less than, say, Routinery or Llama Life, that's going to time you and break things into subtasks and make things a little bit more. If you want something that's kind of middle of the road there, that trusts you to do the work, but also makes it so that you kind of have to check in, I would say that this is the perfect app for that in particular. And if you want to get your hands on Grit, obviously it's only available at the Apple App Store, but it does have a free version that allows you to track up to 3 habits. Anything more than that, and you do have to pay for it. However, it is really well priced. It's only about $199 a month or about $12.99 a year. I do think there is also a lifetime purchase price, but I don't remember how much it is. I want to say that it's around $20. But if you go and you check and it's not $20, don't yell at me. I didn't memorize it. Either way, it is a pretty fairly priced app for what it does, and it is, in my opinion, the best option you are going to find for ADHD brains and for Apple phones. So there's Grit. If you guys have any other questions or anything else that you would like to ask me, please go ahead and drop those in the comments. If you try Grit and you like it or don't like it, let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Drink plenty of water, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.